wanted to make your bedroom look like the Ritz-Carlton suite in Paris? Or maybe you just want to redecorate your room with a Pinterest-inspired aesthetic. Why is it so hard to find feminine bedroom ideas for adults? My bedroom is so dated. It has this monochromatic look that I used to love back in the day, but now I definitely need to add some color to it and make it a lot more elegant than it looks right now. My closets, they definitely need to be decluttered, and my closet door handles, I know you guys said you didn't really like them in my previous videos. I'm definitely gonna swap these out, or at least try to. Next, I'm swapping out my mirrors and my wall art for some molding, because you can't have a Pinterest aesthetic without molding in your bedroom. So I invite you to join me in making this room cozy, so let's get started by tackling these closets. After stopping by the hardware store picking up some decorative molding, the first thing I did was take everything out of the closets, including the wardrobes. I added a decorative piece of molding across the top shelf of the closet as well as down the front of the closet. Both of my side wardrobe closets were flipped in another video, so I'll leave a link for those down in the description area if you want to check those out. These two wardrobe closets, I added some paint, some molding. For this closet, I actually built my own little IKEA pack system with glass shelves and a drawer. I was so happy, but I didn't take into account that there was an electrical panel box on the left side of the closet. So whenever we needed to turn off the electricity, I had to take the glass shelves out as well as the drawer. So it was like a nightmare. So I literally had to demolish the entire closet and rebuild another drawer in the other wardrobe, because it was easier to open the drawer and close the drawer. So now this closet is getting the drawer with the glass shelf. So after the insides and the outsides of the doors were painted, I took off the old knobs and I found these cabinet pulls on Facebook Marketplace. They were black and I actually added some gilding gold wax to them and turned them gold, but I intentionally left some of the black so that it would look more vintage and used instead of looking like, you know, one color gold. I think it looks better with some of the black showing through so that it will look a little more vintage. These cabinet pulls are 8 inches in height, so they're much taller and I'm so anxious to put them on. But first I have to fill the holes for the old one with some wood putty and drill some new holes so that the new cabinet pulls will actually fit. These turned out so nicely. I'm so excited. So don't be afraid to swap out your old handles or doorknobs because it'll definitely elevate your space. Okay, why do I feel like I was a queen in my past life? Don't laugh at me because I do. I feel like I'm constantly building my own castle, whether it's a castle or like walls with molding or onlays or frames. I just feel like I'm just constantly every day just dreaming of a way to build my castle. So right now I'm actually adding some frames to the sides of the wall beside the bed. But don't forget, you can follow me on my other social media platforms at Almond Summers. I would love to connect with you. To really dress up my walls, I wanted something that was in line with the castle theme and something that's just super beautiful. These onlays that I'm adding to the wall now, I also added them in my office video and they turned out so cute that I just decided to add them to my bedroom as well. Except this one I'm using is much smaller than the one that I used in the office video. But it looks so cute, you guys. I designed this myself to put the two of them together. I didn't really have any help or copy anyone. So yeah, but it came out beautiful. I was really surprised. Off camera, I did add crown molding to the ceiling of my bedroom, but I'm also adding this thin piece of decorative trim underneath the crown molding around the same area of the crown molding. I'm making my way around my room, so here's my huge 94-inch closet that I added some frames to. I'm so proud of myself. This was my first time actually doing a frame closet all by myself. I did it in my office, but I didn't do as good of a job as I did in here, where this is all one piece. In my office, I did multiple pieces because it was just so big, but this one I did perfectly, so I'm really happy about that. Also added some chair rail molding in the middle of the wall. I didn't do that on camera because I didn't want you guys to get too bored with me adding so much molding. So we're just gonna skip to the lighting and then maybe get to some more molding later. Talk about how beautiful the ceiling medallion is paired with this gold cap for the chandelier. So beautiful. I was like, oh my gosh, the two of these paired together just looked so beautiful. The chandelier was not what I wanted because it looked different in the photo than it actually looked when it arrived, but it was too late. The electrician was already here, so I was like, you know what, just go ahead and install it. So we'll have to work on that later because that's like my least favorite lighting situation. But I'm gonna add a sconce to the wall as well as add some more gilding wax to my table lamps. Another thing I did off camera was swap out my carpet. I got rid of the moldy carpet and got some new carpet from Home Depot so my feet will feel like they're in paradise. Okay you guys, so now I'm about to swap out my curtains for another set of curtains that are a little more in line with the Pinterest aesthetic, vintage hotel vibe. These curtains were actually gifted to me from a brand called RYB Home, and I've been using them for a couple of weeks now, and I must say that I actually like these curtains. These curtains are heavy, they're thick, they're insulated, they're blackout curtains, and they are, well, they say they're soundproof, but I would say it's about 88% soundproof. Because I'm like right next to a window, I can actually tell that like there's a dog out there and then there's like a baby crying, so I can kind of hear them, but not as much as I used to be able to hear them. So, but I do love these curtains, and they also black out the room, which is the first time I've ever had blackout curtains before, except if I went to a hotel and I stayed there and you can just pull their curtains closed and then you sleep and everything's dark and black in there. I've never really had that before until now. So if they had these in the style that I was going to use for this video, I would actually just keep them up and not switch them out at all because I like them that much. So if you are in the market for some blackout soundproof curtains, you might want to get some of these. The quality is amazing. They are soft and they have like a, I want to say like a velvet feel to them. So and they're heavy, they're extremely heavy, and they look good in the room. They look really, really good. So, but unfortunately I have to take them down and put up the other ones. So they also have an affiliate program. If you want to sign up for that, I'll leave a link in the description area for you as well. All right, let's get started taking these down. Thank you RYB Home for these curtains. Appreciate it. That is heavy, very heavy. We got this, we got this. Get high up there. That was heavy. Keeping along with the hotel vibe, I'm taking my mini iPad along with an antique easel and I'm going to put them on the nightstand next to the bed. The iPad acts as a remote control so that I don't have to keep the remote controls on the nightstand and look all cluttery, but I can also use the iPad for ordering dinner, or room service I should say, into my room or into my home. So it looks so much cleaner and it's so pretty. How cool is this laser measuring tape? I fell in love with this. This makes my job so much easier. Hanging molding by yourself is so hard. I don't know if I'm gonna be excited to do this to another wall anytime soon, but it does like help a lot when you have someone else. And to have to cut these by hand, woo, a lot of work. I use the blue tape to hold up the frame so I can see what it looks like before I nail it to the wall. It really helps. So now it's time to add some caulking and some paint. To really get that hotel aesthetic for your bedding, you should go with some sheets that are above average, you know, something luxurious. I have these silk sheets that I was gifted about 4 years ago, and I never used them because I was saving them for a special occasion, but also because I got sick during the pandemic, so I wasn't able to use them. So that's one reason why I'm changing out my bedding, because I don't want to sleep on sheets that remind me of being sick. I also decided to go with 2 comforters in my duvet instead of 1, just to give it more of a fluffier look. We'll see how it turns out. But whatever sheets that you do purchase or use, make sure you wash them first, and they may need to be steamed a little bit just to give it that fresh linen, wrinkle-free luxury feel that you're going for. Because when I go to bed and I lie down, I want to feel that hotel experience. You know, I just want to feel like I'm getting treated special. It's just the little things that you can do that's like self-care. And having some good quality sheets are definitely one of the ways that you can treat your body. Not only that, silk is soft. It's really soft. Not polyester, not satin, because satin is not, it's not the same. It's definitely silk. It's a completely different animal. It's another thing. So make sure there's silk if you can afford it. If you can't, just go with whatever makes you feel beautiful and relaxed. Oh, I'm so sad. My vintage mirror I purchased from eBay is missing a few parts and also has a damaged leg, so I have to fix this part right here to make it match the other side so that it actually slides into the slot of the mirror. The seller didn't disclose that this was actually damaged when they sold it to me, so I'm kind of stuck putting this together. The bottom of the legs is what I fell in love with when I saw this, but unfortunately it had like snapped apart. Before touching up with gilding wax, I'm having to put the wood filler here to fill in that spot so that it can stand up and look beautiful on my vanity. And I also added a quartz countertop underneath the mirror to kind of elevate the look, and it looks so pretty. I can't wait to show you, so be sure to stick around for the reveal. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Well, it's not actually on the wall, but it could be, but it's too heavy. Talk about the strength that I'm gonna get after pushing this heavy mirror. My arms hurt so bad, you guys. And also another thing is this mirror definitely has to be cleaned. The entire room needs a thorough cleaning. So I think I'm gonna do that next after I finish this video, because the mirror is dirty, everything, the carpeting needs vacuuming, the window seals need wiped out. But anyway, let's just have some fun continuing to decorate. Okay, you guys, you're gonna thank me for this recommendation. This is one of those outlets where it comes with 2 switches that is portable and you can put it anywhere you wanna put it, anywhere you wanna put it. Yeah, that is such a game changer for me. I fell in love with this when I saw it on Amazon and I purchased it. You could basically take your lamp or whatever you wanna plug in and plug it into this outlet, and then you plug that outlet into the wall, and then you have these, well, this box comes with 2 switches, and you can take the switch and you can put it either on the side of your bed or your nightstand so you don't have to reach up to the light to turn it off. Talk about lazy, right? Yeah, I know, right? Or you could do like the hotels do and stick it on the wall. You know how they have light switches on the wall beside the bed? That's so bougie. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So yeah, I'm definitely about to do this. So let me plug it in and see if it works. Let me turn it on and see. So cool. I love it. Yay. Okay, so we're gonna put this over by my bed. And I'm loving the fact that it comes with 2 light switches. Talk about lazy. Ooh, I'm in love. This is so hotel vibe. I'm so loving this. Speaking of hotel vibe, I found this cute, adorable looking table on Amazon that is perfect for the hotel vibe I'm going for. I mean, I know it's not antique, but it kind of sort of gives me that antique look, the vintage look. It's heavy and it's made of brass, I think, because it was expensive for a little table. But you could put your little plants on here, or a book, or even your little hot tea. So I really, really like this vibe. All the hard work has paid off. Now it's time for the reveal. hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please, please, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. I will talk to you later in my next video. Bye.